Hey Collective, Magical Mel. So, as you can tell, I've not really created any content today. I think a lot of the world is still reeling from the tragedy that fell upon Charlie Kirk and his beautiful family. I think it knocked the wind out of most everyone's sails. And somehow it feels wrong to just roll right along as if nothing has happened. Now, Charlie Kirk isn't the only tragedy that has occurred. There's been many recently. And just because I don't talk about it doesn't mean I haven't been thinking about it. The reason I am speaking on Charlie Kirk is because I followed him so closely. And I felt like, even though I didn't know him, I felt like I knew him. As a lot of people are feeling. People are crying as if they lost a family member, and you know what they did? We lost a brother. We lost a man of God. We lost someone who cared about the American people, who put his life at risk for us and ultimately paid the ultimate price. I heard something today. Somebody sent an AI of what they believe Charlie Kirk would have said to us about his death. And I listened to it, and it really did lighten me for a little bit. He said, "Guys, I'm okay. That we need to press on. That we need to continue the work that he so selflessly spearheaded." Among other things, I can't even really think at the moment. I'm a little discombobulated. But that helped. And then my sister sent me an article talking about Minnesota Vikings player Justin Jefferson has graciously said that he would pay for all of the living and educational expenses for Kirk's 2 children. And it just, again, for all the evil in this world, there's a lot of good too. And seeing that just made my heart leap. And I went through a range of emotions, as many people are going through, from disbelief, pure sadness, to hope, to rage. I think it's running the gamut. But what I want to do with this terrible tragedy is I feel like for me it further bolsters me wanting to be a better person. I want to follow God even more closely than I already do. He's an example. He's an example of what it means to be a good man, a good person. I'm not going to cry. I'm not. I'm done. I'm done with crying. And I know Charlie would be like, knock it off. Knock it off and get on with it. I was frustrated today, and I was like, oh, fuck. And I was just swearing and saying and in that moment, I was just like, I don't want to swear so much anymore. I don't want to swear so much. And I've heard a lot of other people say the same thing, like now more than ever, they want to walk more closely with God. Charlie understood his assignment, and he carried it out with grace, with honor. And the work that I do, I wouldn't be doing it if I didn't feel called. And I know that people listen to my readings for various reasons, and it's not always because they need to hear it. Sometimes it's for entertainment, or they just want to see a smiling face in their day. Whatever it is. But I think about all light workers, all spiritualists, all Christian people. And I think about the reading that I did last night, right after having a moment for Charlie Kirk. And the reading was about love, basically. And I was just telling my sister that the world needs more now than ever love. The world needs love. We need love. We need compassion. We need kindness. We cannot meet this violent act with more violence, with more aggression. I know that's hard. Believe me, I ran through a gamut of emotions. You'll notice I have two crosses on this chain. This cross I wear all the time, and the chain broke. So my sister bought me another cross necklace with a little crown, and so I just put my other cross on top of it. So I have both for right now on. My eldest always wears his cross, and my youngest doesn't always wear it because, he's an active child and it gets in the way. But after he learned about Charlie Kirk, he came home and he put his cross on. He still has it on. And it just kind of, I don't know, it spoke to me. There was a woman that I saw, she said she's an atheist. And she said she went out and bought a Bible yesterday. And I just kind of feel like this horrible tragedy, the good thing that it's done is it's bringing more people toward God. And I know that Charlie is home. I know that our Creator was waiting for him with open arms. And there's a lot of imagery going around that I've seen that is just so beautiful and such an uplifting thought. Like, it's such an uplifting thing to see. And luckily for me, I did not see that video that people have been talking about. I'm really glad I didn't see it, because people have been saying how traumatizing it is. And I'd much prefer the beautiful image I have in my head of him walking with our Lord. And our Lord telling him, "Good job. Good job, my son." So, I don't know if I'll make any readings today, do any readings, to make any kind of content, and I don't even know if I'll post this. I'm not real sure. If I don't post it, it was good catharsis. I know social media has been inundated with everyone posting about this. I'm sorry to be another one, but I just want to say I love you, Collective, and thanks so much for your support, and